Hi, this is your screencast, and you're going to be watching this before you meet as an academic advisor group with your academic tutors. So it's just to give you a bit of an intro into the PPD2 assignment. So the first thing that I want you to look at is the assessment tab on Blackboard. Under there you've got the assignment brief, which will give you a good idea of how to construct and the learning outcomes for the assignment. Within here as well, I've also included the HCPC standards because this is with your level 4 PPD1 assignment, you just had to focus on the learning outcomes, but we've increased the complexity of this one in that you've got your learning outcomes for the module, but you've also got to think about and consider the HCPC standards as well and weaving them into your assignment, so Webfolio and PebblePad. So have a read of all that information there. Let's have a look at the assignment itself. So I've already copied and submitted the assignment into my assets. So it's just for HCPC, should bring it up. Okay, so the way we've set it out is we've got the first page is linking of your summary of your recent work experience, but then we've related it to the HCPC standards. So we've got standard 1, standard 2, standard 3 and standard 4. Now what students have done in the past, which I've already started to do here, is actually they prefer to use the learning outcomes as their title, which I think actually if I was writing this I would prefer to do. So if you want you can change each one to the learning outcomes. So the way you do that, so I've already done it for that one there. So I believe is the influencing this one. Okay, and then the same with your other one, you can start populating it there. Okay, so it's the same that you're going to start writing and you can hyperlink, but like I say, you've got to be considering the HCPC standards as you're writing it. So I've got an example of a student who did this really well last year. So she just actually did hers as one page. She didn't break it down into sections, but we're giving you that flexibility to either use the learning outcomes as each title page, or you can use the HCPC standards as each title page, however you want to structure it. But you've got to remember, you've got to be thinking about the learning outcomes and the HCPC standards at the same time. You can see here she's done a summary of her recent work experience, and then she's moved on to her learning outcomes there. So she started to do the transferable skills of an OT and reflect on the application differences. So she's talked about that there. You can see she's included hyperlinks there, so she's linking it to assets and reflections that she's written about. But what she did really well is in brackets, she's linked it to HCPC standard 1, 2, 3 and 4 there. You can see there she spoke about on placement in a second year she was able to explore and see how she developed skills, and one skill she's developing is the ability to reflect and justify her choice of assessment, and she's linked that to the HCPC standards there. So it's similar to how you do your IPE assignment. So as you're writing your IPE assignment, you're linking it to the capability framework. So it's the same with this assignment. So as you're talking through your learning outcomes and your examples, link it to the HCPC standards. Now I've put a copy of the standards on your Blackboard site. So they're all there. So they're the HCPC standards. So that's all you need to do with it for your assignment. What I will do as well is I'm going to put, there's a few example assignments, but I will put that one that I've just shown you on as an example as well. I'll share that with you on PebblePad. So also just for you to have a look at is in Atlas. There is a wealth of resources on there that can help you also with this assignment. There's a few more examples and a few more screencasts to help. So yeah, now if you can all just sort of have a chat amongst yourselves, get your laptops out, and if I were you, I'd actually start this assignment like you did with your PPD one assignment, and just sort of brainstorm ideas between yourself as to how you're going to structure the assignment and what you might want to put under each learning outcome. All right, okay, bye.